technically what's going on here is not legal. It is what is happening here right now is contravening the Cannabis Act and also the Ontario the tabled legislation for Ontario. So what is happening here? These guys are activists and they're doing something that's stretching the legal limits.
Hey, I'm Paul Jerry. I'm here with Torch Media. It's October 17th, Legalization Day in Canada. We're here at the Compassion House in Windsor, Ontario. It's a new medical cannabis retail store, and we're here to talk to some Canadians and celebrate legalization. What are we doing today, Leo?
Today is the festival for legalization of cannabis throughout Canada, and at short notice I thought I'd put something together here out front of my retail store that I'm opening up for medical marijuana.
Short notice, but it seems to me like you've got a lot of stuff going on here.
There's a lot of stuff, a lot of planning that went on, and it only took a week and a half to do this, but all the businesses that are in this strip are online and they want this to happen, so they let us fence it off and turn it into the first ever, probably I've ever heard of, cannabis block party.
First ever in Canada, at least legal, right?
100% legal, yes.
Have you been waiting long?
Long time. Yeah.
We've been waiting, what, 30 years or so?
I've been waiting longer than that.
Yeah. You're saying it's an excellent time to be alive, is that right?
Better than excellent time to be alive, bro. This is something that I've been waiting for my whole life. You know what I mean? This isn't just like happy-go-lucky. So I suffer from attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Yeah.
Been through a lot of trouble in my life because we react. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then now I have I can get medicine now.
Being a grandmother and everything, and having to live with growing for the first time, using it, being treated like a criminal, not being able to tell people about it. You know, I don't think it should be that way. I mean,
no.
You know, it's like so many people are on oxys and Percocets, and I had a sister that died of a fentanyl patch overdose. And I mean, they hand that out so freely, but when you go to talk to a doctor about medical cannabis, they're like, oh, I don't know enough about it. Well, you should.
And are you a medical user or just recreational?
No, I'm a medical user too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you purchase today?
Yes, I did.
What'd you get?
Gorilla Glue, 1 gram of Gorilla Glue, and 2 brownies.
2 brownies? Nice. And you said you won a bet for this, right?
Yeah, I bet my mom. So I'm 40 years old. When I was 20, I bet my mom. I said, Mom, I guarantee they're going to have to legalize it. There's too much good science about it out there. Mom said, no way, never. They'll never legalize it. I just got an e-transfer from my mom, $100.
What would be one thing that you would say to, say, the moms out there, the grandmothers that maybe aren't thinking as educated as you right now? Is there anything that you could say to them that would speed up their education?
I would say to them, read as much as you can, get into private Facebook groups. There's a lot of people that have been in the industry for over 20 years, and they're not going to let you go down the wrong road.
I'm happy to have found a friend, Nick Nedden, here today. I guess I'm not too surprised to find you out here on legalization.
I'm all over the place, man.
What are you doing here today?
I just came by to see what was going on with the Compassion House. Leo and I have talked online a little bit. So I run a company called Extract Biotech. So what I do is I work in product development, mostly in the cannabis industry.
Seems like we've got started.
Technically, what's going on here is not legal. It is what is happening here right now is contravening the Cannabis Act and also the Ontario the tabled legislation for Ontario. So what is happening here? These guys are activists and they're doing something that's stretching the legal limits of the Cannabis Act. And
stretching, right?
Yes.
It's completely illegal, or is it stretching?
Well, to the letter of the law, this is illegal. This is breaking the Cannabis Act. This is breaking the law. The supply chain that they're working with is not the Canadian LP supply
black market.
Chain. It is. My assumption would be that this is a black market supply chain, or the gray market. These are people who are providing cannabis for medical users, and these are people who are. They're activists. They're flying in the face of what the law is right now because they're doing what they feel is right.
How do you source all the products? Is it local? Is it?
Yeah, it's local, 100% medical. The things that I have a problem with the licensed producers that are out there, okay, especially for medical, is approved for 19 different pesticides, okay? And when it comes to illnesses, nobody needs any pesticides, especially when you're dealing with cancer and HIV and all kinds of stuff.
I figure while we're here, I might as well sign up. I do have a medical marijuana license. All right. Thank you. Standard information. This is very common to other compassion houses or dispensaries that I've been to. It's just a membership application. It gets you to the point where this is more of a private club than it is a retail store. So all the patients here are members of the Compassion House Club. I'm over 30. I'm in a new checkbox now. Oh, no reselling, sharing to minors. Oh, this is good. Provide cannabis for only you. If you're caught under the suspicion, you will be banned from purchasing from here ever again. It is 12:45 and the police have arrived. We don't know exactly why they're here yet, but first it was pot and now it's parking, as we've heard here from a couple of the standers by, that it's not the pot that they're worried about, it's the parking. Can I just ask you what they were talking about?
Yeah, no, I gotta move the fence because I didn't know there was a children's school here. I don't read French, even though my name's Lucier, right?
Yeah.
And we got to be 20 meters back. That's the law.
20 meters back from the school?
Right.
So the fence has to move?
Just move 10 feet.
All right.
Right.
We got to move the fence back 10 feet. We're a little too close to the school. That's understandable. Leo says he can't read French. Going into legalization, now that we're here, for a business owner, what does that mean for you?
Well, it means a couple of things. Okay, now the government wants to, the Ontario government says that they want to privatize, but not till April 1st. Well, it's October 17th. How many people have to live in pain, suffer, and possibly die from now till April Fools? And it's not written in stone. There's no guarantee that Ford's going to do this, right? So I'm not buying what he's trying to sell me. I'm all about medical. I'm not about the recreation. It's all about lining the government's pockets, and they're going to use the police and just like a cartel would, okay, to deal with what they call the black market. I'm no black market. I work 12 hours a day, tool and mold as a machinist, far from black market. Like I said, everything in here is medical, and everything in here is on consignment. I'm the only consignment place.
Okay.
Yeah, probably in Canada. Never cost me a cent.
This is Min. She owns a nail salon right next door to the Compassion House. Min, what do you think today?
Well, I'm very excited. I mean, certainly we have a lot of people here. I never seen like a big crowd of people outside like that ever. So seemed like in the morning, I mean, people are still lining up, and hopefully this way people will notice our shop as well.
And Leo's tried to be pretty good about this.
Yeah, he's pretty nice neighborhood, you know.
May I have some of these free samples? Sure. How are they doing? Is business well today?
A little bit. I think it's gonna pick up, but we're a little bit like we're closed off, so we'll see.
Okay, but hopefully we get a few people to come by.
Of course.
That's delicious too.
Right? I told you. That's why I'm giving them out. Have another one.
All right. If that's a 3-second sample, I'm having one. Who are you with? Sorry. Grub and Go. Grub and Go, right here on Tecumseh Road. So, Min, do you think this will be good for business then overall?
Absolutely, because as you can see, he attract like a different crowd of people of all ages. And we're next door, so I guess this would be like people are noticing us too. So absolutely, it's like a free advertisement for me.
Free advertisement is free advertisement, right? We're not even halfway through the day, right?
Right.
Not even halfway through the day. I signed up for membership. I'm member 175. So is that like an idea? Is it going in numerical order?
Yes, it is. You're 175, yeah.
So 175 people today already, not even halfway through the day. Things are going well.
Should have about 500 members by the end of the day.
I forgot to ask about the table of food. What are you doing with that there?
That's going to the Women's Welcome Center and the food bank. The Mission Food Bank, so yeah.
So everyone that comes today was encouraged to bring a canned food
or some cash. $5 entry, get in, and it all goes to them. So somebody dropped off $1,000 cash already today, one person.
Awesome.
So the numbers are going to be good when we counter up.
That's really great.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate that, Leo. Everything looks like it's going well today. Happy for you. People have got a lot of good things to say.
I'm happy. You know what? The Liberals did legalize. He kept his word. The way he did it, things got to work its way out, right? In order for everybody else to be into the game here, right? So he did keep his word. The thing I don't like is that nothing's going to charity, right? The charities are being left out. This could be bigger than bingo for a charity, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. And we were speaking about that, and we're glad that you're doing it, and we're glad that other people are trying to do that. And so we'll see where that all goes from here.
Oh, yes, for sure. I think, you've seen the police here. There was no Gestapo, hundreds of police cars. The propaganda and all the fear-mongering with 2.0, people can shove it up their ass. I'm not buying what they're selling me, okay, as you just seen here. We're here to stay, I hope, and hopefully the mayor and some city councilmen come down and start shaking some hands and stealing some votes, because it's election day in 4 days.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. We'll see who else comes down here to the Compassion House over here on Tecumseh Road. Thanks, Leo.
No problem.
Yes. First purchase complete. It's in the bag. It's in the bag, all right? What do we get here? It's a nice store. They've got a lot of selection. I'm trying some gummies out. Why not? I've been talking about Ice Rack all day. Couldn't turn it down when I saw a M&M cookie. And then a couple of grams of that Gorilla Glue. So, they're killing it in there. I wish them luck. And it's a happy cannabis day in Canada.